New tonight, the tragic story surrounding twins in Miami is sparking change in the way Florida's Child Welfare Agency handles cases. The Department of Children and Families failed to notify authorities of possible abuse taking place in 10-year-olds Nubia and Victor Barahona's home. News Channel 5 Jay Cashmere has more on this new information, including details of the reality check the agency received today. Jay?
Jim, in the aftermath of the Barahona's case, Florida child welfare officials say they will now immediately contact law enforcement when they receive an allegation that a child may be in imminent danger. Today, a panel of experts picked apart every detail of DCF's placement process in what can only be described as an eye-opening day of testimony.
An intense 3 hours. Those in charge of making sure Nubia and Victor Barahona were not hurt pled their case on what they did, how they did it, and why their mission failed.
The circumstances which bring us here today are difficult to understand.
In a conference room packed with reporters and top brass from DCF, every detail was laid out on the table. Pens were feverishly inking notes as three heavy hitters in the world of child welfare responded. They were tasked with identifying how the agency, designed to protect children from violence, may have failed 10-year-old Nubia Barahona and her twin brother Victor.
The only conclusion I have is a child suffered and died, and it shouldn't have happened. What do we do about it?
2 weeks ago, the children were discovered in their adoptive father's pickup truck. Nubia's body was stuffed in a plastic bag while Victor sat trembling and soaked in acid. Their adoptive parents, Carmen and Jorge Barahona, are now accused of abusing the children for years.
That's what's the most puzzling about this case. We prepared a chronology that's 12 pages long that details a long list of competent professionals who are in the home frequently, daily, sometimes monthly, over a period of years. And these are people who fought hard to adopt these kids.
Nubia and Victor had been under the state's care for half their lives. And now this tragic case exposed a powerful message today. A system is broken and it must be fixed.
Gargantuan puzzle. You just read the timeline and you say, all these folks said okay to the Barahonas, and then does something then happen in very short order in recent times, or is it actually a pattern we didn't see? I don't know. We're just starting the process of looking into this.
The independent review panel is expected to make final recommendations to DCF's top boss by March 11th. Jim?